If one day we meet again, it will be because you have succeeded in your quest, and you will be the new Inca. Because I am Akla, I will be yours. I pray to Inti, our son, to be with you during your coming trials.
Come over to my side, and we can share the power and the fortune. I am very powerful.
Testing, testing. Hello all. Sorry about the weirdness of my first attempt. The microphone was switched off. But that problem's since been fixed. Since I didn't want to go over the entirety of the game again, I put together the recap video you just saw. And today, we'll actually be finishing this thing. One moment while I get the code out. And we will be going back to the last point I was at before the feed cut off. Sorry about that. I don't know why that happened. And just for a second recap, here's the last thing old Huayna told us.
Here's our valiant conqueror. The alpaca returns to the fold. A single tear of a woman inebriates more than liters of chicha. The charming young Akia reminds me of an adventure I had when I was several centuries younger. Well, that's not very appropriate at the moment. We're approaching the third power, the one that's missing in this Dumi. The one that will finally allow the prophecy to be fulfilled. Should you succeed and have it in your hands, you will be alone. I won't be able to do anything more for you. You will have to accomplish the trial that will make you the Inca, or a vagabond wandering lost through space and time forever. I can do one more thing for you. The Mayas on this planet have helped us to protect the third stone. Listen well to this text taken from a Chichen Itza monument. One day he will come to take back that which he entrusted to us. 3 times on the ramparts, Inca he will be. Then he will enter, and the dawn will be near. Go now, and use your head for once. May all our gods be with him, for he will need it. I bid you farewell, Eldorado, for it is time for me to leave you. I'm going to rejoin my ancestors. I know that you will be successful and that the prophecy will be fulfilled. Inti will return.
Despite what Huayna Capac just said, we'll still hear from him in the hint sections. And hang on a sec, gotta check where the comment doc is. If you see the video shrink, that's because I alt-tabbed out of the window.
We planned it.
So yeah, what I meant to show off is not only can you view all these tracks here from the game, but since this was CD audio in 1992, you could play it in a stereo also if you had one. And also, I gotta ask, the last jewel we collected was blue. How come this one's red? Oh well, we'll see the red one later anyway. This next battle, oh boy. I'm not going to be able to finish this. I'll just show off what I'm able to get through, then I'm going to have to skip it. Ugh, the only person who was able to pass it was Arthur D. Wolf on YouTube. Sorry, 1 second. Alright, here we go. Oh, you saw his video, didn't you?
Welcome on board, El Dorado. I hope you will enjoy this flight.
Now before anything happens, what I was trying to show off earlier is like, okay, these are the settings that allow you to control the throttle, the movement of the cursor, and how sensitive they are, but this is the important part. This pea shooter here is our plasma bolts which recharge. This, however, is the Sunstar according to the manual, and the Jaguar missiles here. Now unlike this, which recharges, this is all you ever get, all the ammunition you have for these weapons in the entire game. No reloads, nothing. The sequel, Inca 2, was better about this, but that's why it needs to be saved for the right time.
Radar contact. Radar contact. Identification and on call. Caution, bandits dead ahead. Combat formation. Collision course. Radar locked. Caution, bandits 6 o'clock. Radar locked. Fire. Radar locked. Fire. Caution fire. Shut down. Caution bandit 6 o'clock. Fire. Caution bandit 6 o'clock. Caution bandit 6 o'clock. Fire.
Thank you for the tip. I probably should adjust the mic.
Fire.
Notice that my hits don't register if I'm too far away.
Caution bandit 6 o'clock. Right on luck. Right on luck. Right on luck. Shut down. Right on luck. Shut down.
This isn't the whole battle, there's something else after it.
Shut down.
Left mouse is the fire button and right mouse is the throttle, in case you didn't notice.
Caution bandits dead ahead.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's right. We are facing off against the space galleons themselves. And as you can see, they do... Yeah, look at that damage. This is like Bowser levels of boss. And what's worse, if you get too far away from them, they teleport through you. And the only weak spot is the sails, not anywhere else on the ship, and only if it's facing this way. Imagine what this would be with the cast of Mysterious Cities of Gold. That symbol is actually used in the same anime. You can shoot down the cannonballs, but it's not really worth that much, because they just keep firing more. Yeah, I'm not gonna win. Shift, enter. Oh, okay, no. Yep. I'm a pussy. Oh, here we are, the Mayan planet. If this was season 1 of the show, there'd be somebody to greet us, but we're on our own. Again with the panpipe symbol, what is up with that? And yes. Well, let's see what our spiritual advisor has to say. Talk about words of encouragement, huh? So no, there's no clues anywhere. Unlike the show, there's no writing or anything. You just have to click on everything and hope for the best. Unfortunately, that's how adventure games operated back then. Get to a certain point, then have to call the hint line. Anyway, so we have to open these sacred eggs, and we do this by left click to interact and right click to put it in our inventory. I did not explain that the last time I streamed this. And that's what you see every time you do something wrong. So next, we need to... Well, here's one clue we can see. Notice how these tiles have dots, 1, 2, and 3. We need to match the plaques with the, I assume, the matching sets of dots. Then we need to put one of these eggs in these eyes in the right order. As you can see, that one was wrong. And if you don't do it fast enough, it resets. Misclick. And every time you make progress El Dorado, our character actually says something. Hey, what do we got here? Speak of the devil. And now we enter the largest and longest maze in the entire game. It's actually divided into 2 parts, but luckily I have a code for that. That wasn't the last of these conquistadors we're going to see, because the line at the top of the HUD here lists all the potential enemies to beat in this maze. Hold on a sec, let me just get an actual map out, because I do not want to waste your time. I don't know why the 90s were so infatuated with mazes. I mean, Doom did it, Marathon did it. what that effect was. According to the manual, we aren't actually killing anyone, but instead distorting their place in the space-time continuum. I guess the only real difference between the cartoon and this is that the people in this game were actually live-action, full-motion video actors. They were really pushing that in the 90s. I mean, this was a year before Myst came out. Thank goodness that live-action reboot movie never took off. I swear, these people draw your attention to their projectiles so much that it makes them actually hard to hit. Spend more time chasing that energy ball than actually killing the people firing it. A couple more turns and we'll be there, don't worry. Sometimes these people actually retreat after you kill one of them, and sometimes you hear a door closing. So I think that's what happened. So, forward, right, left, left. one more round and... For Christ's sake, where's Mendoza when you need him? He'd make quick work of these guys, no problem. Then again, he doesn't have a phaser. Hold on a sec, gotta turn on a fan. Oh, from here on, there's no more combat, it'll just be puzzle solving. After what we faced, I think that's for the best. Yeah, it's interesting, because I think ironically, despite all the symbolism, I think the panpipe is the only instrument these people are playing that isn't real. It's just a synthesizer tone. You can tell because it doesn't have that fluty air you usually hear in Peruvian groups like Wayane Inca. Ah, puzzle time. It's funny, because Esteban and company have faced something like this before, too. So the goal of this is to... It's not really assembling an image, but... That. And as we all know from watching the show, where there's a ray of light, it has to be reflected somewhere. Okay, I think I had some lag there for a second. I think he's just a spirit in El Dorado's head. That's probably what it is. Okay, now everybody, prep yourselves, because now onto one of the second worst games and puzzles in all of adventure game history. Simon. And Simon with a little twist, too. I'll tell you after it's over. Anyone make any sense of all that? Well, I'll tell you. The colors are a distraction. The only thing that actually mattered was the pitch and tone. The colors were a lie. Yeah, that's worse than a lot of Simon puzzles I've dealt with over the years. Mouse control is a little bit iffy in these intersections. Oh, something we can pick up. Wow, look at this. Okay, even though we're in a Mayan city, we are somehow at Machu Picchu. And we have a little dial in front of us. So let me explain a little bit. In some places there are these puzzles where you can jump a pin over a hole and repeat multiple times, and each time you jump you remove the piece you jumped over from the board. So that's this puzzle, except in a circle, and we need to end with the last ball in this marked spot at the bottom. Ah, there we go. And by putting that ball in place, we've brought the moon into position. And by clicking the Earth, we can choose what phase to set it in. Now, anyone in the audience, what phase do you think it should be at? And also, what's this slot here? Well, if we want to get the moon out of position, there's only one place it can be in. And now to do the thing Esteban is always famous for. And look at that, we have the final jewel. Now just a little ways inward. Oh, that's cute. It has a little icon where we were. Don't worry. Not much further left. Inca 2 does not have this many mazes. And now to the most important puzzle of all, we actually get to use the sacred powers. Well, since there's no sound, I'm gonna try something really quick. Yes, because energy makes bamboo plus medallion equals boat for some reason. Uh-oh.
Did you really think you could escape me, Eldorado? I did warn you. I was more than forgiving towards you the first time we met. But you had no idea how to take hold of the hand I held out to you in my infinite generosity. You betrayed the trust I offered you. God is my witness that I tried to bring you round, but you refused to listen to my words of goodness. Prepare to die, Eldorado.
Well, this is it. The final boss. Six more moves before we fight Aguirre himself. And yes, while that guy's crossing his swords, we can't hit him. He's literally invulnerable because of that. Man, this combat sucks. I think even the space combat was a little bit better. Don't worry, bros. This is the last battle we'll have to do. Now we just have to run around and look for the next person to take out before Aguirre stops being a coward. What are we even firing? That's the real question. Yeah, they retreated into the other doors. Should I have an epilepsy warning for this? Man, the Empire here built a freaking solar gun. This weapon is pathetic compared to that. Wait, did they retreat through the wall? I think that guy did.
Stupid good-for-nothings! He's going to escape us! I shall take care of him personally.
It is on. We need some actual boss music in here. It's freaking bullet hell up in here.
So be it. You have committed an irreparable error. But I'm grateful to you for having restored the treasure.
Oh, a bad ending. I didn't know
I'm
this could
sorry,
happen.
Eldorado, but I'm busy. Disappear now.
Oh my god, not this again. Alright, I guess I better be at the top of my game then. This is getting desperate. I need a cheat code.
Stupid good-for-nothings! He's going to escape us! I shall take care of him personally.
Alright, let's try this again.
You defend yourself well. It's a pity I want to destroy you. This dream come true. Is it possible that that old fool Juana Capac has really found the chosen one of the prophecy? No, no. That's ridiculous. Only gold can give you power. So, El Dorado, do I have to come and get you?
Two hit points left. This is not good.
No, El Dorado. I beg you. This continuum is overloaded. One single shot and everything, this ship, you, me, the space surrounding us, everything will tumble into nothingness. Stop! Stop, El Dorado, no!
So, that happened. I guess we rewrote history? I think we died. Both of us died. But the sequel's not gonna quite follow on that. Yeah, things are gonna be different when we get to that game. J.M. Marrier is who we have to thank for that incredible song. Did you know Ivan Bond actually married the creator's lover? His name is Ivan Chaucy in the next game. Yeah, I think there was an affair behind the scenes. I think his actor said something about that on Arthur D. Wolf's LP. Maybe that's what the CYB written on his throne stands for. Man, where's that great narrator from Season 1? I guess, goodbye, till next time.